Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video I am going to see what is inside a Nintendo 3DS cartridge. You may think this is a little odd, looking for a 3DS cartridge. In a previous video I found out what would happen if you put a 3DS cartridge in a DS, and to do that you have to take the corner off, so that's why that looks like this. But what is actually inside a cartridge, as you can see from the contacts, we've got a little green board in there with some contacts on, but what's inside it? And let's have a look. So we're going to need some tools to do that, like a screwdriver, maybe not one that size. We'll go a bit smaller, here we go. So it's probably going to ruin this cartridge, but let's have a look. So down the side of the cartridge you'll see that there's a bit of a gap there where it all sort of fits together. Big gap there where I cut the corner off, and like I said, it's probably going to ruin the cartridge, so I'm not going to try and open it carefully. So what we need to do is just find a bit of a corner or a bit of an edge and wedge the screwdriver in. Oh, that was a bit easier than I expected. It's sort of come apart, and so the contacts are on the back, and it looks as if it just peels out. So that is the front of the cartridge taken off, and this is the back of the cartridge. You can see where the contacts actually fit through. That's also useless now. And this is the cartridge itself. So this is what you'll find in most game cartridges, things like Game Boy or the NES or the Mega Drive, or anything really that takes a cartridge. These ones are a little bit more bare, so things like the Mega Drive cartridge or the Super Nintendo cartridge, the pins are kind of hidden inside the cartridge itself, but with the things like the DS, you can see them through the casing anyway. So this is what is inside a 3DS cartridge, and more or less what's inside a DS cartridge. So it is just a circuit board. As you can see, it says Nintendo. Have a good sort of look around that there. It's got a chip on that I'm assuming is your game. It says CTR, which is Citra, which is the in-house name for the 3DS. AEEP00. I'm assuming that's possibly the name of the game or the code for the game. Because if you look on the front of this is PES 2011. It also says CTR AEEP Europe. So the 00 on there, quite possibly a revision number. So it's more than likely just the first version. I can't see them making too many different versions of PES, which is Pro Evolution Soccer. So for anyone that's ever been curious as to what is inside a game cartridge, and in particular a 3DS cartridge, this is it. It's just a small circuit board, probably about 1 inch by 1 inch, gold contacts on the bottom there to connect with your console, and just a couple of chips. One will be the game itself and something, whatever that is, I'm not sure. So there you go. Destroyed a cartridge in the process, which, although I'd already cut the corner off, did still work. It would be interesting to see if popping this in my 3DS, I could get it to read, but I do risk damaging my 3DS, so maybe I won't do that. But there you go. That is what happens when you take apart a Nintendo 3DS cartridge. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy. You can't, you're in there, you're taking the piss. Right, be quiet, right.